Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Random Vlogging! And I totally just smacked my keyboard tray. I'm not sure, I will almost guarantee the mic picked that up because this thing picks up everything. So that was fun. Holy crap, this week has been, wow, lots of stuff, lots and lots and lots of stuff that I want to talk about, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to put it into one video, so I will kind of chop it up into smaller, easier to digest videos, and go from there. First things first, for those of you that haven't seen it yet, I started a brand new show on my personal channel. It's called TJ Plays. It's basically a Let's Play where I will play through a game anywhere from like 12 to 20 minutes at a time. And it's lots of fun. The thing that makes it unique from other Let's Plays is I kind of destroy any sort of plot the game already has, and I make up my own. So this one, the first episode that went up on Monday, it's TJ Plays The Temple of Elemental Evil, which is an amazing, awesome game that I will get into in just a little bit because it leads into my next topic. And its theme is the Geek and Sundry vloggers. So, yeah, I I had a blast recording the first 3 episodes. I have them all ready to go live every Monday. It's a weekly show, so you guys get to see it every week on Monday to make Mondays a little less sucky. So yeah, I loved it. The people that have seen it thus far have had a great reaction to it, so I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I hope it's something that you guys want me to continue. So, the next thing, and the big subject of this video, Dungeons & Dragons announced their next story campaign for everything involving Dungeons & Dragons, and it's all based on the Temple of Elemental Evil, which is awesome. First of all, I had no idea this was happening when I first got the idea like a month ago to do the Temple of Elemental Evil TJ Plays run. So I'm kind of pleased that that has kind of, I guess, coincided. I'm hoping that will create some renewed interest in it, because I do talk a little bit about the actual game, even though I'm making it up as I go. So that was really cool, and just crap ton of awesome things happening. Neverwinter, one of the MMOs I play, I haven't been playing recently, but I'm gonna start. I played some this morning. Their newest expansion is just called Elemental Evil, and it introduces the Paladin as a new class, which is awesome. I've been wanting a Paladin class for a while. I love Paladins. They're a ton of fun. The character that I've created for myself for D&D 5th edition is a dual-wielding paladin who takes the Oath of Vengeance. So, yeah, love paladins. I think they're really, really cool. And I think as characters go, you can get really, really deep with paladins because there's so much, like, they have their oath that they have to do. They have their deity, and then they have their own internal conflicts, and you can eventually become a fallen paladin, which is a really weird experience. And so it's kind of cool. So yeah, so that's happening. The actual D&D tabletop role-playing game, the next one, I can't actually remember what the title of it is. Let me look here very quickly. It's Elemental Evil, but they have a nifty name for it. So, Princes of the Apocalypse is the new adventure for the role-playing game, and that seems really, really awesome. I have no idea if you're actually going to get to visit the temple. For those of you who don't know, Temple of Elemental Evil was actually a Greyhawk. It was set in the Greyhawk campaign setting, which was Gary Gygax's first campaign setting. The people that played with Gary Gygax in his basement played in the Greyhawk campaign setting. Yeah, things like Melf's Acid Arrow and stuff like that, are Mordekainen's blah blah. Those are all characters that were created by the first people that played Dungeons and Dragons, and they are set in the Greyhawk universe. So now they're bringing it into the Forgotten Realms universe because that's what the Adventure League is played on. So I'm interested to see how they do this because there's a ton of lore behind the Temple of Elemental Evil and where it came from and all this other stuff. So I'm interested to see how they insert that into the Forgotten Realms. So yeah, really excited about that. There's also going to be a new D&D board game. I actually own, which one is it? Legend of Drizzt, and it's a lot of fun to play. It's a lot more fun to play with more people than it is. You can play it by yourself, but it's a lot of fun to play with extra people, and it's a great way to infect people with the idea of Dungeons and Dragons because that one is actually based on the 4th edition rule set. And it's how I got my friends into playing Dungeons & Dragons. So I'm really excited about that. I will probably buy it, if nothing more than it comes with a ton of minis, and I use them when I run games. So much fun. So yeah, all this stuff is really exciting. I am super thrilled that Wizards and D&D have decided to kind of resurrect the Temple of Elemental Evil. Because it is literally my favorite adventure. I actually have the complete T1 through T4 Temple of Elemental Evil adventure from 1st edition. I have a PDF of that Wizards was giving away for helping out with the playtest. So yeah, I have a copy of it. It's amazing and wonderful. I may run it because you can actually run 1st edition stuff in 5th edition without too much difficulty. Like the transitions are really simple. So yeah, I may run that eventually, or I'll run this new thing. So yeah, just really excited about that. Again, that's going to be all for me today. But please, if you haven't checked it out, check out TJ Plays Temple of Elemental Evil. And yeah, if you like, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Follow me on Twitter because that's where all my stuff is. I'm at Trader Jody, and I talk about everything there. And then tomorrow I will talk about some of the other things that have kind of blown my mind this week. So again, that's all for me today, and I will see you tomorrow for some more random vlogging. Bye-bye!